nothing like pulling up YouTube to set up the YouTube stream, and you just see the one thing that you never want to see on your homepage. Just a all black thumbnail with white text on it that just says, "My response." It's like, if you're a YouTuber and you have to put that video out, your career is over. It doesn't matter if the allegations are true or not. If it's damning enough that you have to put out a video response with, like, the deathly serious stare into the camera and the black thumbnail, you're already toast. You're fucked. Pack it up, pal. You're done. If you have to put that video out, enough people already believe the allegations that your career is over. Anyway, here's to never having to put that video out here because I don't go to conventions. Is that... Oh, that's part... I looked over here and I'm like, is my screen covered in, like, dirt? No, it's part of the fucking thumbnail. For a video where the... By the way, for the intro music here... Oh, this is Mario Party. Okay, I was like, this sounds like Mario Party. That last one sounded like Smash music, which makes sense because it was Kirby, but... Anyway, for a video entitled Nintendo Upbeat and Chill Music, the choice to have the Haunter sprite from Gen 1 modeled in 3D and spinning in circles as your background is certainly a life choice. I wouldn't have chosen it, but Vanille's theme did choose it. Always fun. Anyway, stop that. We have a new game to start today! Which means I don't have to mute a bunch of stuff. It's amazing! Watch me say I don't have to mute a bunch of stuff, and then I have to mute a bunch of stuff. So, by the way, I haven't opened this game before, so I have absolutely no idea how this is going to work. See, the smart streamer would have, you know, tested this stuff out ahead of time. I, however, am not smart. Runs via Steam Play, Proton 9.0 is selected. Okay. I'm also glad that last night suddenly and randomly, like, my secondary drive just unmounted itself. And I was very concerned that I was going to have a problem today, but I just had to restart my computer and it was there again, so... All's well that ends well. What game? We'll see if it launches. I assume this is just going to launch me directly into the game. This game, by the way, is lauded for selling over 5 million copies. So just remember that when Square Enix is like, wow, FF7 Rebirth sold like 20 billion copies, but it still didn't meet demand. It didn't meet our demand targets. Just remember, this game was lauded for 5 million. It's still launching, by the way. Okay, I think we have to try a different compatibility layer. Hold on. Let's try the thing that usually works. Experimental. Or hotfix. One of those two usually works. Worst case scenario, I just pull this up on SteamDB and see what it recommends for settings. In fact, while we wait, let's just go ahead and do that right now. Let's stop beating around the bush. Or no, it's ProtonDB. Yep, ProtonDB. File. Gold rated. Let's see. Run it with the Moguri mod for better experience. Interesting. Yeah, it does apparently want us to set launch options. Oh, hold on. There we go. It started playing. Hold on. We're good. Let's see. Now, the recommended resolution was 1280 by 960. So I assume that's 4:3. Let's find out. It is 4:3, so we use... I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm tired of this being called temp. You're now called 4:3. Size is a little funky, but we can live with that. Hold on. Why is this theme song being played on the fucking hurdy-gurdy, by the way? Why is this the life we live? Also, I didn't comment on it because I was fixing the sizing, but the intro still listed this as a Square game, as a Squaresoft game. Which is sure an interesting choice. I mean, it's the correct choice. This was a Squaresoft game, but, hold on, it's probably gonna show it again. Never mind. It's one of the fucking it's those billboards. You know the billboards. The one that's like, resolution, pass it on. Oh god. Oh, I hate this already. This game sucks. It's a PS1 game, which means B is A, and I hate it here. B is A, and I hate it here, and A is B. This is terrible. I hate it. Who allowed this? Okay, we're just gonna, like, preemptively try and fix some stuff here. I lied about apparently being able to not have to turn down the audio. Because for some reason, I can't change settings till I start the game. Hey look, real-time graphics. I like those. Okay, yeah, I could probably change all that once I'm into the game. It's just annoying that this game doesn't have options on the main menu again. Look at that crunchy PS1 graphics. I should have been reading the staff, by the way, but I didn't. See if there's any staff here that went on to be famous. I know this wasn't a Nomura game. Was this the last game that the original creator directed? Sure is dark in here. God damn it, I'm still making... I hate it here. Okay. You can customize key assignments and menu config controls. So let me just immediately check what the menu is. It's Y. Okay. Yes, classic. I love this era of games where you could change the menu colors. Cheat buttons. Ah, silence. Okay, hold on. I have a feature here that lets me control the audio volumes, right? I actually don't know. Ah, there we go. It's under the tab labeled applications, everybody. I've been using this operating system for like 10 months and only just now noticed it. If the game won't let me do it, I'll do it myself. Turn it down to 60%. That sounds like you can't hear it, but don't worry, we'll fix that in a moment. It's my usual minus 17 sounds about right. I mean, it's just ambient, like, noise here. We can maybe turn it up a notch more. Hold on. We'll go with everybody's favorite, 69%. There, that sounds pretty good. So it said I could change the controls? Yeah, custom. Damn it! Okay. You are A, you are B, you are Y, you are X. Camera rotation on left and right to fix the camera perspective. Perfect. Okay. The game is playable, everybody. I repeat, the game is playable. Is he just casting fire, or does he have like a torch on him? Light the candle in the middle of the room. Yeah, I just got a fire spell. Press the A button when the question mark appears. Oh, it actually updates to what your controls are. Who's there? Race? Tailed human. Gender? Male. Age? 16. Dominant hand? Right. 8 characters max. Emoticons are unavailable. Press the tab key to use the default name. Okay, so I see why it lists this as partially controller compatible. You have to use a keyboard to input. Alright, so what should we name this kid? We've already done Tidus and Roxas. What should we call this blonde-haired Final Fantasy protagonist? His name is Ven. It's me, Ven. The boss! Wait, that's not the boss, that's an enemy! Wow, they get you into this. I can appreciate this. They get you into it. Combat. So you can issue commands for each character by clicking on them when their ATV gauge is full. Yeah, Ventus. You know, Ven. The other blonde Final Fantasy protagonist. problem with this joke is I'm actually going to run out of names now. Because it's like, we used Titus for the protagonist of Hacker's Memory. We used Roxas for the protagonist of 10. We've used Ven for the protagonist of 9. Now we need... You know what we need to do? Now we need to play FF7 so that we can name the protagonist of FF7 Zidane. Just to continue this bullshit. Alright, when several characters are ready to take actions, you can click on their name to switch characters. Some characters' enemies can also be used to change the target. Oh, okay. I see. You just go. Yeah, but Sora's not blonde. The joke is, these are all blonde protagonists. This guy's the boss. You immediately learn something about each of these characters, by the way. The red-haired one, leaning against the door, looking all cool. The one with, I think that's a bandana. He's just sitting there normally. You are sitting in the chair backwards. Like a... You suggest that, but be careful. I might just name my Time Stranger protagonist that if you aren't careful. Anyway, you sit backwards in the chair like you're that cool person who's read Death Note, even though Death Note doesn't exist yet, and that's also not how L sits. Shut up. The point still stands. And then there's the chef who's just asleep on the back on a chest. Tantalus! Oh, that's why it's called the Tantalus attire in 14. I understand now. This band of daring thieves is heading to Alexandria. Their mission? Kidnap Princess Garnet. The ship's about to dock. When it does, put on costumes. Form, I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in Alexandria. You sure this is a kidnapping plan? It seems pretty normal to me. You guys sure you aren't just actors? Can't stand ugloops. Imagine playing V-Pet Simulator when Digimon is right there. Okay. That's when I kidnapped Queen Brane, right? So... I'm bringing back my old knowledge of RPGs. I wonder, does this game have a, like a performance? Like a how well are you doing at your job gauge? Like how, in Skies of Arcadia, there was the Pirate's rank. Where the more you, like, choose correct dialogue options, the higher your rank goes. and you got fancy titles for it. As well as some side story unlocks. But yeah, we're gonna kidnap the... Don't think it has that? Makes sense, it's a PS1. The most babylicious beauty in all of Alexandria. Oh, hey! Look at that! More title screen. Fiji Nakamura. I feel like that's a name that went on to be famous. I feel like a big band of thieves riding around on an airship like this is kind of the opposite of being thieves. Main program by one dude. Good job, that one dude. Directed by Ito. Final Fantasy IX. What has this guy done? I'm actually curious what he's done other than 9. Director of... He was the director of 6? Okay, conceived and produced by Sakaguchi. Okay. So this was like the last game that Sakaguchi worked on before he left Square Enix. This is the guy that did 6. Okay. Is that sure, but still. Okay. He's the director of 6, 9, and 12, but that doesn't mean he was the writer. Okay. So I assume that this was a Sakaguchi production. Let's see. Joined Square in '87, worked on as a debugger on 2, then became sound effects designer for 3, created the active time battle system for 4, which then was patented under his name through Square. 5, he was the one who... He's the guy who made the job system! Like the modern job system in 5. Also created the Chicken Knife for Brave Blade event. 6 was the first time he directed a game, and was in charge of all battle aspects. He also did the battle system in 8 and Tactics. He's the one who decided to make Zidane a flirt. Okay. And in mid-2005, he took over from the original director of 12. Okay, so yeah. I was like, but 12 is Matsuno's doing. Yeah, 12 was Matsuno's doing. Matsuno stepped down in 2005, and this guy took over to finish 12. With Matsuno remaining as a advisory staff member. I love Square Enix because it's like, at an event in 2007, he was announced as the producer and director of the newly announced Final Fantasy XII International Zodiac Job System, stating that 12's combat would become a part of the gaming lexicon. Which is funny because none of that happened. Back in 2012, Ito said he wanted to work on another Final Fantasy game. As of 2013, it was said that he was doing some planning and proposals. And that's the end. That's the end of his biography. This guy fell off the face of the planet after July 2013. Yeah, wow, geez. After that, it's like... He did battle design for Dead Man's Cross, a game that was so ungood that it doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. And then it's all just special thanks and a supervisor position on the 12 remake. Who knows? Maybe 9 Remake will be on there soon. Hold on, does that pop up anytime I don't move for a moment? No, but there are birds, and I appreciate the presence of birds. It's weird to me how for a franchise is like... Jerk. Stupid rat kid. It amazes me how for a franchise as like universally famous as Final Fantasy, like who from this franchise has really gone on to like big things? Also, I'm noticing I'm a little chopped off at the top here. Hold on. I'll get back to my point in a moment, don't worry. I've not forgotten my point. Before you say Nomura, yes, I know Nomura. That's why I was like, I'll get back to my point in a second. I was gonna say, like, there's Nomura and there's, fuck, I always just want to call him Yoshi P. Yoshida. I always just call him everyone just calls him Yoshi P. Like, those are the only 2 people I can think of from Final Fantasy who have, like, actually gone on to, like, ignoring Sakaguchi, of course. Like, the creator gets a pass in this experiment for obvious reasons. He's allowed to just be famous for Final Fantasy. I guess you could say Yoshi P's also just famous for Final Fantasy. But, like... he's famous for Final Fantasy, but to a degree that, like... Ito? Not really. Matsuno? Not really. He's kind of just the FF12 guy. I don't even know who the staff was on FF... Actually, you know what? We're going down a rabbit hole here, but it's okay. Final Fantasy directors. Who has all directed a Final Fantasy game? By the way, I looked that up, and one of the Google recommended related searches was Final Fantasy 17 release date. Maybe sometime this decade. Let's not go too crazy here, huh? Let's actually list the games. No. Well, here. Let's look at, there's a Reddit thread here. Best Final Fantasy director. Yeah. So we have Sakaguchi, who's famous for Final Fantasy, and he's allowed to be because he created it. Nomura, who he's famous in, I guess, for, you know, Kingdom Hearts as well. He passes our check of someone who did Final Fantasy and went on to, you know, big things. Katase had a lot of votes here. Oh, okay, yeah, he had a whole career before Final Fantasy. Well, okay, not before, but like... He was the... Okay, he's the main director on 6. Okay. Director on Chrono Trigger. Alright. FF7. He was director. I assume alongside Nomura. Director on 8. Okay, he was the director on 10. Okay. Okay, yeah. Did some early Kingdom Hearts stuff, which makes sense. He very much kind of seems like a guy tied at the hip to Nomura. He's kind of Nomura's number 2. Did Final Fantasy 13. I don't know about that one, gang. And then, yeah, I don't think I'd say Katase like went on to bigger things from Final Fantasy. Like, kind of was just tied at the hip to Nomura. Other than like, what? 10, I guess. 10 and 8? By the way, there was a period where there was a fucking Final Fantasy game coming out every year. 8 in 99, this one in 2000, 10 in 2001. Stop it. Get some help, Square Enix. Because yeah, like after 13, this guy drops off the face of the earth. He was the producer for the 13 trilogy. Drops off the face of the earth. It's like gets a special thanks for 15. And then is just like a supervisor for the Pixel games. And First Soldier. Again, tied the hip to Nomura. Ito, who we already went over. Yoshida, 14 and 16. You could say he's probably the next closest guy to being in that Sakaguchi Nomura tier. And Tabata, who, at this point, I'm guessing, is like 15. Which, yeah, he was for 15. Yeah, like, man, for a world-famous franchise, being the director of a Final Fantasy game is kind of a curse on your career. Like, with the exception of, like, 2 of these guys, everybody else is basically just like, yeah, they did a Final Fantasy game, and then they fell off the face of the earth afterwards. It's crazy. You can't play cards unless you have at least 5! Aha! I can enter places. Darn it, I'm home! Bye, old man. Oh, I'm so hungry. Found Grandma's savings of 9 gil. Well, I'm glad I could assist in making Grandma poor. Hey, a fan card. This is one of those games where, like... Oh, okay. And a potion? The fuck are the people of Alexandria doing? Why? I assume this kind of behavior makes more sense when you're playing as the Dane. Compared to our poor little guy here, who definitely doesn't know better. Even as he steals everything that isn't nailed down. Me points at screen. Penguin! He goes doot. Did you see that, Hip Hall? Of course your name is Hip Hall. I hate it here. I'm going to the tavern. Things are normal here. See, here's Maggie. She's normal. And Ashley. You know what? Live your truth. It'll be busy, but it'll also be the last time we'll be so busy. You know, Ashley, I guess you're right. That's one way of looking at it. It might be the busiest night you've ever had, but it'll also be the last night so busy. Which, to be fair, might be a little depressing. Or optimistic, depending on how you want to look at it. I don't know why I'm depressed. Me too, male red mage. Me too. Bird. Look at this bird. You seeing this shit, Hip Hall? Actually, hold on. Saving that one for later use. You must get your ticket stamped before you can enter the castle. Doug's Item Shop. Potions, antidotes, phoenix downs. Doug's Item Shop has them all. Potion seller! Oh, wow. Actually, just sell all that stuff. Oh, hey, the Moogle will tell you what they do. Restores 150 HP. The effect decreases if used in the field. Cures KO. Cures venom and poison. Cures darkness. And tents are in this game, I guess. Restores HP and MP. If you ask a safe Moogle, it'll restore everyone's HP and MP. Currently, I have 10 potions, 2 high potions, 2 ethers, 2 phoenix downs, a phoenix pinion, which I don't understand what the difference here is. Why not just make it all... I guess this can't be used in the field, but I don't see why you need a different item for that. Remedy, a tent, and a wristlet. We just loot everything that isn't nailed down in here. Thank you. Yeah, they're basically full heals. Hello, ticket dude. This game really does just have hippo people and penguin people and kobolds. Tell me about Alexandria. The Kingdom of Alexandria is a fine country ruled by Queen Brane. Where's Queen Brane? Did you know she has a beautiful daughter? I was asking about the queen, but alright, tell me more about the daughter. Unfortunately, I've heard strange things about the queen lately. Who's Garnet? Today is Princess Garnet's 16th birthday! She's a beautiful princess and everybody loves her. I forget! Which is a shame because this was literally just the patch that came out in 14. Didn't, I guess, you know, blanket statement that, like, because Dawn Trail, like, the back half and patches of Dawn Trail are heavily 9 inspired, there will be, like, rampant 14 spoilers in these, so, you know, watch accordingly. But, didn't Sphene say that the Storm Surge broke out when she was 15? Interesting. Anyway, here's my ticket. There's something odd about this ticket. It's a fake! No. Sorry, but I can't let you see the show. Here, take some trading cards. Can I at least hang out in the square? Oh, hey, this minigame. I need to prove I'm better at this than Proton. I got 2. I'm officially better than her. Hello? Oh. How did I make you miss? I was a mile away. Well, it's been a long day of putting up one sign. Bye. Are you Alleyway Jack? Okay, so minor thing that I do know is I do have to say yes to this kid. Are you Alleyway Jack? Alleyway Jack has multiple arms, by the way. Okay, take turns placing your cards on a 4x4 grid with your opponent. Since your opponent's card flips, that's because the yellow arrow is on the corners of the sides of the cards. If your arrow is facing the direction of your opponent's card, that card becomes yours. But if your opponent's card is an arrow facing yours, a battle begins. What's a battle? Multiple arrows face each other, multiple card battles may occur. You can choose where to begin the battle when that happens. Where you choose to begin the battle affects how the rest of the battles play out. You can use combos. So I'm throwing a card battle. If your card wins, all cards facing that card's arrows are yours. That's called a combo. It's a double-edged sword, though, because the same thing happens if you lose. Try to play a perfect game. I mean, obviously a perfect is when you control the entire board. Flip over all your opponent's cards, play a perfect game, take all of them. Reach the highest collector's levels. Highest collector's level is just, you know, how many cards you have. Can we try a game? Back when you have 5 cards. This is the only town run called Alleyway Jack. I go by other names elsewhere. They're also just aliases, of course. Want to know my real name? Tell you when you get better. Aww. What else is here? Weapon shop? Weapon shop. It took them 30 years of work. 30 years to afford these tickets. This economy's about as fucked as ours. What's over here then? The inn? Hiya, Paul. Fishman declares there are no vacancies today. Surprised I'm not voicing this? I haven't decided if I am yet. I'm voicing some of it. I didn't decide on Cyber Sleuth either right away. It just kind of happened after a while. I did like a couple cutscenes and then was like, well, I guess I'm doing this now. Ooh. Coming soon, the mini theater. Something tells me this is a place we come back to later in the game. Step 1, or step 2, clear the tower. Tower's not clear! That's Kupo. He's a Moogle. Kupo! And this is slave number 1. Enter me in the Moogle diary. If you want to save game onto save folder, just ask the Moogles. You can also gain health if you have a tent. Cool, so now I have save points, and also, I guess, upward mobility. Goodbye, rat boy. Stiltskin rumbles on in. Or, I'm sorry, he rumbles on in. Stiltskin, by the way, doesn't speak in Kubos. Which tells me that Koopos are just a vocal tick. So I'm guessing, like, the joke is that Stiltskin is the one that does, like, our overworld saving. Because he's going on an adventure. Mognet! I'll tell you about Mognet! Mognet is a mail delivery system between Moogles. They can send and receive letters to and from Moogles in other locations. The delivery has been sporadic. Sure. Deliver a letter to Monty. Oh, that's an interesting system. So each slot is a game, and then within those games, you can have up to 15 saves. That is an interesting way of doing that. I kind of like it. Up I go. Yeah, in case you want to rotate slots. It's just weird. Usually you just have slots. It's gonna start if we don't hurry. Oh, we're crossing the roofs. Let's pretend you're on the ground. Sure. We're running out of time. It's gonna fall. Yep. Guess it fell. This rat's trying to kill me. Nice, 29 bucks. Race, black mage, gender, male, age, appears to be 9, dominant hand, right. Alright, so this one's a black mage. Fuck, why are most of the black mages I can remember off the top of my head women? Okay, now I'm actually curious. Yeah, Lulu. That's one of them. I'm curious, actually. And I searched black mages, which is the dumbest thing to have done. Because that's just gonna get me the Black Mages. The band. The band that was the inspiration for the Elite Tauren Chieftain. And the Primals. The house band. You know, they do the metal covers. I got the FF14 guide for black mages. Thanks. You know what? Let's try this. Vivi. Again, I don't know why I bother, because I'm getting things that aren't Vivi FF9. Vivi or Natir. That's a cool last name. Characters? No. Bach. Black mage. Fuck you. I just want a list of everyone who's a black mage. Okay, yeah. One doesn't matter. 2 doesn't matter. Palom is a black mage. Of course the twins are black and white mages. Why the fuck not? Five, it doesn't matter. 8. We know is that one woman. 9 is Vivi. 10 is Lulu. Black mage is a job in 11. Thanks. Black, yeah, 12 it doesn't matter because that's another job system game. 13, 14. Yeah, wow, there's actually not that many dedicated, black mages in this world. Well, fuck it. Palom it is. It's the only male black mage. Other than, like, you know, the job games where anyone could be it. It's a kind of funny name. His name's Puck. Can I go down? I can go down. Do I get anything for going down? Take an alternative adventure. 63 gil. $92 gil? Aw, yeah. Rolling in money. I wonder if you can name Guarded. I assume you can't, because everybody's already given her a name. This wall will be inside the castle. They really just parked a whole ass airship in, like, the courtyard of the castle, huh? You can name Garnet because she goes, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Look at me, I got the coolest job in this whole place. She goes by Dagger, but I think you can already guess what I'm naming her. They put this much work into their fucking airship. These guys aren't thieves. These guys aren't kidnappers. These guys are just thespians. Also, there's no way that's your actual mother. What movie FF14 player would name the character that inspired Sphene? Knight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our hero, Princess Cornelia, Hey, that's the kingdom from FF1! Hold on, now I'm curious. Is Marcus a thing from FF1? No, he's a temporary party member in FF9. Oh, okay. Damn, I was like, oh, Cornelia! That's the place from I think actually the place from FF1 is Cornelia. Which is actually the exact same thing. Attempts to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo the 14th. When the story begins, Marcus, having heard of this, crosses swords with the king. Noble lords and ladies, and our rooftop viewers. Yes, I know you're there. You little shits. Cheating our ticket system. Wow, real lightning effects! Oh, wait, never mind, this is just a stage. Do we actually get to fight this? Yep, we do. Oh my god, SFX is in special effects. I appreciate that this all does 0 damage because we're effectively just flinning this whole time. Except for Cinna. Fuck Cinna. Nice crit. Arg! If Prince Schneider were to marry Princess Cornelia, peace would reign. I've heard this song somewhere before. this log from 9? Oh, shit, minigame. Follow Blank's lead and enter the correct commands from the following choices. That's where I've heard this before. It's the dancer theme from 14. Viva el Flamenco or something. Why? Ha! 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 I thought we'd have to memorize these like a game of, Simon or Bop It. I didn't think it was just, you know, follow his stuff one for one. Oh. Hey, there it was! Viva Flamenco! Have the nobles demand an encore! We did it, we got an achievement. Of the 100 nobles watching, 91 were impressed. Queen Brane was not impressed. They demand an encore! Do it again. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do it once. Fine. Viva the Flamenco! I know I said I'd do it once, but I believe in me. I can impress her. Fuck. Okay, maybe I can't impress her. Maybe I'm just not good enough. It's possible to impress her. 82 were impressed that time. I think it's possible at the rate I'm doing it. I just have to not fuck up. Alright. 100 of 100 were impressed. Queen Brane was quite impressed. Lava Flamenco! 10,000 gil, wow. Let's go. He almost screwed up. First things first, put sleep potion into the princess's teacup. Going to recon the royal seat should be right above the stairs. Ah, it's this staircase. Hell yeah! Diversity win! Okay, so if I go any other direction, it just does this. That's a fake door. Why do the women knights not wear pants? You know, I was trying not to question it. Would you please let me pass? Thought maybe you were the one I'd been waiting for all this time. Yeah, okay, Ven. Do you mock me? No, of course not. Haven't we met before? Now, run! That was the princess! She's kidnapping herself! Oh, hello, Zorn and Thorn! Man, you guys look way... Yeah, I was literally saying, wow, you guys look way worse than in Shadowbringers. I think I much more prefer the red and blue Jongliera to you two. It's funny, actually, they're kind of a contested character. Like, some people claim the Jesters from Shadowbringers are Zorn and Thorn. Other people claim that, those twin guards of Varus's are Zorn and Thorn. Thank goodness these two are always doing a fucking act. We can use this to our advantage. Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Perslet Beatrix. Oh yeah, she did leave her seat. Yeah, she ran away. What the fuck? General Beatrix and Captain. Human male, age 33. Let's go! I'm still younger than Steiner! Now, I know there's a very obvious character that I could call him. However, I'm only going to I'm limiting myself to only one 14 reference in this playthrough. So instead, this is going to be named after the other old guy. Fuck. Wrong window. He's Captain Oren. Blitzen, Pluto Knight 2, and Pluto Knight 3. Where are the other 6? And where are your clothes? Oh, I'm actually playing as him. Cheer for me, my people. I am your savior. Weimar got together with Barbara. Oh, hello, Mr. Google. Always save if you have the chance. Especially because this game's save system works. Unlike 10's. Knights of Pluto Register, Captain Oren, Lutzen Cole, Laudo Dojbon, Briricht, Weimar, Hagen, and Mullenkedaim. Someone wearing a white hood passed through this hall. Guy was presented by the late king in celebration of the birth of Princess Garnet. Now here it rots! In the library! See, I never wanted to be in the military, sir. I just wanted to write fantasy novels. Let me quit the Knights of Pluto. Now of all times? No, you can't. You could quit after we found the princess. Garnet wanted the script for I Want to Be Your Canary. Interesting. Should just talk to the guy at the desk. Your Majesty ordered some text about Eidolons. We've got a lot of books. Interesting. Huh, there are Eidolons in this game, like in 13. Why is the name of summons, like, directly tied to the person directing the game? Like, for stuff by Yoshida and Matsuno, it's always, like, icons. In this and 13, it's Eidolons. I haven't been... He's running around like a headless chocobo. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I said I'm going to get to the bottom of this. You can't make a fool out of me. 10 is Aeons? True. Wimps! Wimps like you are the reason nobody relies on men in Alexandria! Wow, what a progressive place. Nobody relies on men there. I've got you now, you little shit. I'm advancing very slowly on your position. Hello, chef. The Dishmeister. He meisters the dishes. The Onion Meister. The Egg Meister. The Oven Meister. I didn't realize how many of these games like give you so much of your party early on. Like, we've already played 3 of the party members. There was a 4th. We've seen Garnet, who's the 5th. Well, let's try the main door, I guess. Maybe she just walked out the front door. The place seems to be a hit. Missed the princess, but she did spot 2 Pluto Knights running through here. Care to have a seat, Captain? No! At least someone on this crew is, you know, intelligent. Something seems oddly multicolored about you. Yeah, there was a play in the final zone of Dawn Trail. Although in that case it was put on by the, by your Steiner stand-in. And, well, you. You two have to report. The fact that these soldiers are all women suddenly makes a lot more sense after his comment about how nobody relies on men in Alexandria. And frankly, I love it here. Oh, hold on, I should talk to her. Two nights always ask me out and don't know what to do anymore. Poor gal. Can't go in the jail. I'm sure I'll have a good vantage from at the top of this very tall tower. Jeez, I wasn't the only one to think that. Do you climb this tower too for exercise? Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, this tower is comedically large. Don't mind me just climbing to the top of this abnormally large tower. The princess must be found. Wait a minute! It's the princess! What the fuck? Nah, she's fine. Look at her! Just the greatest in every possible way! Oh, you don't! He's fucking Superman flying! I made it! Doof. Now I'm curious what she found up there. What you guys doing? Hey, Ven, what are you doing here? Again, I don't think these guys are thieves. I think they're just thespians. Oh, is this what we're gonna name her? This cowgirl's wilder than a bucket bronco. Ruby, just leave. You let her get away! Anything good up here I can steal? Hey, it's this place again. We really had to improvise, but, technically, by all accounts, mission accomplished. Are you a thespian? As you've no doubt suspected, the truth is that I am actually Princess Zelda. Wait, no, fuck, wrong franchise. I wish to be kidnapped. Well, I think this will be a mutually beneficial arrangement for the both of us. Don't worry, leave the big dumb guy to me. I shall hereby do my best to kidnap you. This is the easiest kidnapping I've ever been a part of. Oh, it's just Cinna. That, however, might be the big dumb guy. What's this? Princess? Princess! Princess? Princess! Sorry, Ven. I sold you out. Heh. Princess? Was that your sultry tones I heard in there? Oh, shit. They fell for the oldest trick in the book again. So yeah, that's definitely our guy on the inside, by the way. Like, I noticed it earlier. A, he was blocking the side that they went up. B, he's blocking the hole. C, he looks like he has an artificial leg, which our guy on the inside did. He bought it. She's been training her whole life to escape the castle. It's the most necessary thing to be a princess. If only you weren't a princess. Careful what you wish for in Final Fantasy games, boy. Hometowns have a tendency to be doomed. Oh, shit! You're not one of my knights! Took you long enough. pretty sure that all these guys, by the way, are thieves. I stole your hat, bitch. What you gonna do now? I forget, in this game, could you literally steal their weapons off them? What's he doing? I hate Oglops! No, you can only steal one thing? Okay. There's one game where you could literally steal their weapons. Might have been Tactics. Alright, Princess, now's our chance to get away from these losers. Dude, boss man, we gotta go. Shit's going all kinds of wrong. My poor Marcus. You're just a common thief. There's no way the princess would ever fall for a man like you. When yon bell strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be. That's pretty quick. Can we maybe speed up those bells? Get on number 2. Oh, my controller died. Hold on. I was wondering when that would finally happen. Hadn't charged it for a while. Oh, he's going on number 3? Uh-oh! Well, this is about to go sideways. Furthermore... Guys, just improvise. Oh? What's all this, then? Damn, she stole the role! I have studied drama, you know. Alright, let's pretend this is serious, guys. Literally, the queen is watching. I know this song. I know this one a million miles away. I'm amazed they didn't even bother to remix it. This is the exact same fucking track they use in Dawn Trail. Also, Steiner is very confused right now. The longer I rest on this, the funnier it gets. What? Okay, so this song is basically used, I think 3 times. It's used, I believe, the first time that you meet Sphene in Heritage Found. Is used... I don't remember if it was used... I think it's used... I think it's used somewhere... I think it's used once in Living Memory. I think it's used during the play, at around, like, a similar point here. Where, like, Sphene shows up in that. And then it's used again in the patches where, not when the fake one shows up, but it's used at one point for the real Sphene, I believe. It's basically used it's basically like the music for like, ta-da, it's not Garnet. I appreciate that, our good buddy Orin here is just kind of letting us get away with this. He's just so confused. She will marry none other than this man, who I am now declaring as Prince Schneider. Bye, losers. The lack of music here is actually quite funny. Now is my moment of vengeance! No! Steiner gives the most realistic no ever. Princess! Wait, but hold on. Sure, you might not realize that's Garnet, but surely you realize that's just Steiner. Oh, where could Garnet be? Oh well. Oh yeah, this little fuck's here too. Here. What the fuck is going on down there? Wait. Oh god. Oh fuck. Then I think we've fucked this mission up royally. Get us out of here! What the fuck is going on? Well, Chain of command! Weird kid, you alright? Full party? Full party! Silly stage magic! Oh yeah, I think that's funny. Oh! Wow, okay, she just has all the summons already. That's gonna change, I'm sure. There's no world where that stays the same. Ah! 'Tis only a flesh wound. Thank you everyone for a good show this year. Now, bye! I don't know, gang. I don't know for getting out of here. Well, sucks to be those guys. Oh, not the children. Uh-oh. It's a bomb! Yeah, the cutscenes in 9, like, they look old, but they look old in a better way than, like, 10s? If that makes sense? Interesting that Atomos is a summon in this. Hey, look behind you. 10's FMVs are... Yeah, 10's FMVs are pretty. I guess what looks funky in 10 is like... Sorry, look behind you. Like, the in-game cutscenes look funky. Surrender! It's a bomb! I fall for such a trick. Holy shit, it is a bomb! So, how does this benefit your plan to get the princess back? Bye, Luzo! Never mind, we're fucked. Well, sucks to be those people. Thank goodness we built like 50 backup systems into this thing. It's like a little remix of the classic Final Fantasy theme. I like it. Never mind the backup systems, we're gonna crash! I like that little break up there. Like, that's very much like we could only save so much FMV data at once. So we had to break it up with an in-game shot. Ah, well, that sucks. Yeah, what was your plan there, by the way? Blowing up a bomb on the ship that she was on? Zorn! And Thorn! Oh no. I don't like when people say experiments. Easily terminate Princess Garnet, can your majesty? Man, I am far from convinced that she wants Garnet alive. Meanwhile, back in the forest, we're only moderately concussed. Huh. Well, actually, that's in better shape than I thought it would be. The Prima Vista. It's gonna get interesting. What do you mean interesting, boss? Boss, the entire ship is on fire. We should leave. Good thing we saved the Moogle. Oh! Looking for Garnet. First we kidnap her, then we kill her. I'll hang for sure. I can't believe you lived. You just jumped the fuck off. I didn't jump off, I got thrown off. Active time event, Kupo. ATEs is a system that lets you see other events that are happening at the same time elsewhere. Got it. So it's a skit from Tales. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Go search for Garnet. Got it. Is that the Kupo from earlier? Well, it was nice having multiple party members. Back to just me. No, it's Moscow. I have a letter to Monty. Oh, great. I love crash landing in a place called the Evil Forest. This is definitely what I want to do with my time. Oh, that is a load time. Just take that. Classic victory theme. Very minor key, though. Does that heal me? No. Okay. Oh, hey, Vivi. Or, I'm sorry, Palom. Huh. Oh, hey, Orin. He's turned pink! Could it really be trance? Heard of it before. Induced by a surge of emotion. Oh no, it's draining her life force. Right, left, right, left. Must heal the princess. Oh, I see. Princess healed. Oh, it does track her HP. Okay. Doesn't have anything. Okay. Burst it up, also heal the princess. There we go. I didn't see a sword art. Monster's probably only a minion. He's gonna take her to the master. Oh, god damn it. Fucking BB. Magic seems effective. Helm's HP is at 40. Nice. He does not come with a baked-in sword art. Got it. Planted seeds inside of them. Am I gonna die? No, you'll be fine. She is in grave danger. And you're also dying. You're in no condition. We're all in this shit together now. Hey, not bad. Don't step 1 foot outside the ship. Got it. I will go proceed to not do that. Girl who was left behind. Oh no! We forgot about Ruby! You're gonna try it, aren't you? Buddy, just take a nap. What an ugly doll. Princess Garnet. Age 15! How dare they write the princess's name on such a ragged doll? Besides, the princess is 16! I mean, there's more of these. Oh. He's looking for the doll. That's a little weird, man. I'm just gonna call it. That's a little weird. Flee, fire. Oh, you automatically equip it. Oh, that's neat. Flee for Gil. Protect girls. Something's crying. Ah, it's probably just Vivi. Might be too tough on my own. Nice, a phoenix down. What you're telling me is I gotta go spring Steiner from the joint. Some major powers for a little guy. To hell with looks. It's what's inside that counts. Oh, what's inside me sucks. Jeez, I was just trying to help. Haha! Thievery. Man, never felt so strange. Maybe fate brought us together. Can't explain it. But I can't stop thinking about her. I'm gonna take the knight and the black mage and go find the princess. Are you stupid or something? Where is the boss? I guess back down here? Oh, he's probably in this room. So you're leaving, eh? Yeah, I promised Garden I'd kidnap her. That doesn't involve killing her. I gotta fight my boss for my freedom. Hold on one sec. Check my gear. I appear to have the best gear available for him. So, let's do this. I should still be fine. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Go find your princess. Alright, Steiner, wake up. No, to be fair, we didn't even kidnap her, technically. She kidnapped herself. We were just along for the ride. Adelbert Oron, Captain of the Knights of Pluto. Why are you calling him Master? You fool! That Black Mage has unimaginable powers! I don't want to get him involved, but alas! It can't be helped. Wait, no! I want the box! Get back in! It's a long way to Lindblom. Alright, Palom, you're coming with us, kid. If you recognize you were too scared to move, then this time, you won't be. I wish to try an experiment. I was wondering if... He wants a magic sword! Alright. For the rubber helm, he would lose. He does take half from thunder, which is nice. Yep, I know abilities are tied to equipment. That's part of why I wanted to play this. Which it looks like Ven can't learn magic, but Palom can. He also gets the Shirt of Protect Girl. Alright. Jeez, you really love her, huh? Whatever. You're full of crap. We're gonna have to fight him later in the game, aren't we? A seed remover. Ah, I see, because she's most likely been seated. Don't forget to set your abilities. Being the band is your business, but you better keep training. Learning more abilities is going to make you even stronger. Good luck, Baku. Oh, well, the menu select ability. Oh, okay, I probably didn't do that yet. Just equip what we got, I guess. Let's go ahead and buy a few more of these, huh? Alright, let's save. Look at that, we have an actual party. We did it! We found a party! And quit. I just quit. Fucking Hippo Phil is back. Truly wonderful, truly amazing. Anyway, though, it is truly and completely and without equal time to get out of here. Because this is around the time we normally do get out of here. In fact, it's, yeah, right about 13 where we normally do get out of here. So, good idea to get out of here. I will be back, though. Wednesday, I might try out that MM Recomp, since it's got, you know, support for fancy stuff like mods now. I'll have to look into that. Friday, I'll be back with more Final Fantasy X. Wow! We're probably going to be dodging lightning all stream. Or at least most of stream. Expect frustration. That stream might start late. I'm thinking if the weather holds up, I might take a run up north for some shopping. Because I could use a new work shirt along with, maybe another pair of pants and another thing of bedding. Basically just some random odds and ends that I can't really shop for around here. There's nowhere good for it. Huzzah! But yeah, that's what we'll be doing on Friday. And then next week, Monday, more FF9, where we're going to go save the princess for what will surely be the only time in this game. I'm sure. Anyway, that's all I got. So I'm going to get out of here. I got a whole bunch of dishes to do, and I'm kind of nursing a bit of a headache that I need to, I think, take some tension pills for. Yay! Boy! This is great. Monday games, I don't have to, like, private the VOD.